Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday, it's a holiday, but it's time to go to work, and that's the last of the snow. I know we keep saying that, but I keep thinking it's gonna disappear and it stays there. We are the only place that I know of that still has snow in their front yard. Let's get the day started. Spark plugs on a Ford. First job of the day. Spark plugs on an F-150. If you guys have ever done this before, you will know my pain. Starting with the easy side first. Yes, this is the easy side. This is a coil. This has to come out. Spark plugs underneath the coil, 4 on each side. Wow, 2 hours. 2 hours to replace spark plugs on a Ford F-150 with coilover plugs. So there's 8 plugs. Book time calls for just under 3 hours, so I still made time on it. Customers there the whole time, so it's kind of distracted a little bit. I had to honestly take a little bit more time just to make sure that I concentrated and got everything back where it should be, etc., etc. How about you say goodbye to everybody here and get your seatbelt on?
Goodbye to every rock here, including rock number 1, rock number 2, rock number 3, rock number 4, rock number 5, rock number 6, rock number 7.
So Phoenix just got through saying goodbye to all the rocks, and Ann and Mom and Angie and the house and the, what'd you call it, the decapitated snowman?
Mm-hmm. and the new car that we haven't named yet, but I'm sure we will give it a name soon.
No, I don't think we're going to name that one. We should name it Flipper. Oh, Flipper!
Why should we name it Flipper?
Because we're flipping the car. We're not keeping it, we're flipping it. So we'll call it Flipper. And then back in the 70s, they had a show on TV called Flipper that was a dolphin. It was a show about a dolphin. You want to watch it?
Nope.
No. Good. You want to watch Leave It to Beaver?
No.
Bewitched?
No.
Riptide?
No.
Dallas? Falcon Crest? The Fall Guy? Oh, come on, you gotta watch Fall Guy. The A-Team?
No.
Knight Rider?
No.
What?
What? You want?
Different Strokes?
No.
Silver Spoons?
No. You want to know what I want to watch?
What do you want to watch?
Alf!
You want to watch Alf? Well, that was back in that time, too. Actually, I think that you would like Silver Spoons.
Why?
Beverly Hills 90210? That's kind of like still ahead of your time. Well, I mean, not, yeah. Anyway, okay. Say goodbye to everybody. We will see you on Wednesday, buddy. We'll miss you.
Bye!
Wow, look at that fog. That is so cool. I mean, well, I guess literally it's cool because, you know, fog needs cool weather. But hey, you know, that's neat. Buffy's watching TV. It's very interesting. She gets very nervous. She'll sit there and see an animal on TV, and then she'll like, yeah, she'll like shake.
Yeah. She gets excited.
She'll do it in a minute. I'm sure you'll be able to catch it on camera.
Do you want me to move? I can move if you want me to.
It's okay. I'll move this.
Okay. Buffy, horse.
Excuse me, those are gimbok.
I don't say a horse. You could call anything a horse. You think it was a horse.
That's so funny.
It's okay.
No, I'll move.
It's okay. Buffy.
I'll move.
Buffy,
No.
down.
What?
Down.
What's going on? Making me nervous. I want to shake.
Okay.
Shake like
I
a
don't want to
chihuahua.
sit on the pillow.
Oh.
Chihuahua.
Not a Polaroid picture. Shake like a chihuahua.
She's ignoring you.
And she totally is. What is it, Buffy? What is it?
Oh, this is Sandbros.
All right. So, ask us anything. And some people did. We actually gave you guys an extra opportunity to ask questions. And so, with no further ado, Sean Regal edited his. I wonder what you originally had. You say first, maybe. I have learned what got Troy started in Halloween and haunting, but what is Angie's story?
I don't really have a story, I don't think. It's pretty boring. I've just always liked Halloween and creepy creepy stuff, and I have always enjoyed doing art, so it just all fell into place to do Halloween, because you can be really creative and it's dark and creepy. That's about it.
Don Chance, what are you planting this year?
Seeds.
Well, we're going to do pumpkins again.
We always do pumpkins, and we always do the baby tomatoes, not the big tomatoes, because those I'm not into canning a whole bunch of tomatoes.
On your bed.
We don't have enough big tomatoes to can them. That's a big production, and we wouldn't really use.
We don't use big tomatoes.
No.
We're not big tomato fans.
Tomato sauce for spaghetti, sure, but I would just rather go buy a can of it at the store than
and when you grow the baby tomatoes,
the baby tomatoes
in
are
your own garden,
awesome.
oh, they're so good.
And we eat them constantly.
And we have enough volunteers. Like, they die one year and then they come back and sprout. But also carrots and kale. Cucumbers.
I really love
radish.
Fresh cucumbers from the garden. Radishes I always plant in the spring and then again in the fall, but not in the summertime.
Are we doing zucchini again?
I usually plant one and then it's hit or miss.
Okay.
Sometimes it works great, sometimes it doesn't. We got a couple good ones last year and that was it. And beans, we always plant beans. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of seeds from last year and I'll probably just use mostly what's back there and maybe a couple new, I like to get herbs, fresh herbs, but the usual stuff, nothing new and exciting so far, but it's early in the season, so that could change.
Way early. Jesse Adventure, if someone comes up to you and offers you a job to build a haunted house so money wouldn't be an option, and they'll pay you, what would be your dream haunt?
I don't have a dream haunt. It's just a haunt where everybody works well together and the scares come together properly and you have great actors. That's really all that matters. Location. Location. But like, honestly,
I would want it not too far from the house, not in the city, but not way out in the country so people had a hard time getting there. And as a haunt, I've always wanted to do like a coal mine, like miner theme. I've always wanted to do. There's
so many. That's a hard.
I want to do a Goonies theme. But
it's hard to answer a question like that because you could say like that you just wanted the mine scene, but once the mine scene's set up and it's all up and running, you'd be like, I want to do Egyptian. It has to change all the time.
Otherwise. Oh yeah, Egyptian too. We got stuff for that. Bren, Troy, with that head comment was absolutely wild. Thanks. Question, what kind of vacuum do you have? If you know, you know. Makes me wonder, were you the bald squid?
Maybe he was.
Maybe you were. I don't have a question, and I'm not going to ask anything personal, so yeah, have a good day, and thank you for vlogging every day, Buckaroo. Oh, well, thanks. Oh, that was easy. Only GRT, does Angie, as a Canadian living in the USA, get paid for her work at the school? Yes. She gets paid in satisfaction.
Yeah. That's about it.
No,
it's a volunteer position.
Yep. So
it's for the kids.
The kids get paid for it. I mean, not monetarily, but
it enriches their school year.
Only GRT, are you planning to get another dog? Ooh.
No.
Whew. Nope, not right now. And when the time comes and when Buffy passes away, then there'll be probably a time there that we, just like when your kids leave home, we'll take some time and do things without pets. And then we'll revisit.
Yeah,
that's sad.
Still having a hard time about Coda, so I'm definitely, even if we were planning to get another dog, I am not ready for that.
Yeah. Francis Royer, would you travel to Ontario to visit friends? Hint, hint. If we were in the area, I don't see why not.
Yeah, if opportunity presented itself, there's a chain of people that we would have to visit.
Halloween for Troy and Angie. So until me, have you ever heard of the furry fandom before? Mm-hmm. I know I've mentioned it before, and from what I've said here, have I educated you guys at all, and honestly, your honest opinion about furries? What?
The costume.
Oh, okay.
I've heard of it before, and It's not something that I would be terribly into, except I can very much appreciate the costuming aspect of it. But it's neat, it's different.
Tony Frederickson, Angie.
Yes.
Now that you're in the States, if you were to work outside the home, what would you choose? Things are different here, I assume, right?
I don't know.
Things are different here.
Things are different here, and
Whatever opportunity comes
I don't
up.
have like a set career path that I have taken in my lifetime. So honestly, whatever comes up when that time comes up that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna work right now, then I'll work, and I'm not picky.
Mr. Brote, anything. Troy, we can't ask anything. It's a family-friendly channel. Well, you could ask anything. That's what I said. That was the task. I do have something to ask about the record. You have to have daily consecutive uploads, but is there something saying how long the upload has to be? A minute, 2 minutes? Just curious. No, from what I've seen, there is not. Just curious. And also, this just came to mind. You don't upload on the same day you recorded. I thought that you had to upload every day and on the same day you filmed. P.S. You were early today. Yeah, I was early the other day, and then I was late the day before that because I slept in because I was tired. No. It just has to be... So everything that is... Vlog time continuum. Everything that's filmed today for us is posted tomorrow for us. So everything that you guys see is a day old. So if we say...
He realizes that.
Well, okay.
He's
Well,
asking if it has to be shown the same day it's
No.
uploaded in order to count.
No, it has to be uploaded within the time frame of the next day sometime.
Then that was your answer that you should have said to begin with.
Well, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Vlog Soup, if you could take a 2-week camping trip anywhere in the world, where would it be? There!
Oh, it's the baby pigs. Oh no, it's not. It's the crows.
Oh,
Those are those.
those are weird sounding crows.
It sounded like a baby pig.
Huh.
A vacation.
I think it's different camping versus like hiking somewhere.
If I was going on vacation, I would have set places I'd want to go. If I was going hiking, I really wouldn't want to do that in a lot of other countries, only because I'm not familiar
You mean
with...
camping?
Well, first I'm going to hiking. I got segued.
Okay.
If I was just traveling, there's lots of places that we could go and love to go see. If we were hiking, honestly, we'd rather do it in an environment that we're used to, so that we know what to expect terrain-wise, weather-wise.
Camp.
And that goes as well for camping,
Oh,
except
okay.
for camping, for me anyway, I honestly would want to camp here in our local environment that we're used to, because we know the animals, what to expect, we speak the right language. The only thing I would want, though, is to find someplace so far removed from people that we'd be the only one for like
Oh, that would be nice.
miles and miles and miles and miles, and have like a really great place on a lake. That would be ideal. But I just want to do it right here because we know this area.
The place that we usually camp, we know that there are no rattlesnakes, there's no scorpions, there's no poisonous snakes around there, poisonous bugs around there, there's ticks, and yeah, that's crappy, and they can be a nuisance, but they're not going to kill you in the middle of the night.
I would rather camp somewhere a little bit greener than we camp, though. It's very dusty and dry and sappy there.
That's
I'm not talking
true.
about that particular area, but just
Oh.
like, in the Pacific Northwest, we know what to expect.
Right.
We know what kind of animals are out there and their activities and when they're active and what they sound like.
Van Nile NSX. Troy, would you ever consider going back to a traditional salaried job? Maybe manage an auto repair shop or manage an O'Reilly, etc. etc. I would always entertain the thought of that. simply because there would be benefits. Right now, my boss is a complete ass. He does not pay me for sick time. He does not pay me for vacation. He does not pay me for any of that stuff. So the greatest thing about my job right now is the flexibility in scheduling. And the nice thing is that, like, in between jobs, I'm here at home. So if Phoenix is here, I can pop in for a bit or whatever. Woodpecker? Oh, no. Frog?
They're off camera, but they're making noise.
Yeah, that's, what is this? Because people are going to ask.
Namibia.
Yeah, it's YouTube live video feed of
Namibia.
Namibia.
The Namibian desert.
Yeah. But if again, like with her going to work or something, if the opportunity presented itself, then I would absolutely entertain it. It's like they're saying no. Gosh, Nicole Flynn. My first question is for Angie. What is your favorite thing about now living in the States besides Troy, of course?
Huh. We have not gone. We haven't really traveled anywhere to see anything, so I don't know what. I mean, there's amazing things all over the States. I haven't had a chance to see any of them. So.
And talking off camera, we went through the questions a little bit, and like asking a favorite of like, what is your favorite? Like, if you were to ask me like, what is your favorite movie? I'd be like, wow, there's so many. I can't answer that. So, and my next question is for Troy. After you finish getting Anne completely restored and you go to the Goonies anniversary, are you going to continue driving her on a regular basis? The plan, I mean, yes, during the summertime, of course.
Just drive her in the bush, way up onto the scratchy bush.
Oh, no.
To get 4x4ing in all those places you can't get to.
No.
Isn't that what a 4x4's for?
Not this 4x4. My plan after she gets completely done, and she's not going to be completely, not at this rate, she's not going to be completely done for Goonies Day. Hopefully she will be complete enough that we can bring her down there, which means exterior and runnability. That's what I'm looking at right now. Right now we're not even looking at the sunroof because it's exponential in cost when it comes down to it. But going to Comic-Cons, Crypticons, different conventions, and having like photo ops and stuff with her. Also, like Branson, Missouri has a awesome movie car museum. Having it stay in different places like that would be also awesome, because then we wouldn't have to board her. And I don't think they pay, but I don't think that it's not up to us to transport. They would transport, I think. But yeah, stuff like that. Absolutely stuff like that. And yes, I would drive her. I'd have to. In fact, we talked about me dressing up and getting like, you know, the hat and the glasses and everything. Even though he didn't drive it. Okay, Real Fan Jason. Watched this on the TV earlier today and couldn't comment, then was gone all day, so just now getting to this. If I understand correctly, you need people to vouch for you for Guinness. Yes, we do. But I have to, there's still 1,600 video descriptions that I still need to get, and I only knocked out about 140 the other day. And I was doing it like pretty much all day, so chalk it up. One more thing to add to my list. And final one, Joe Poppenhagen. I hope we're still recording, because if we're not, okay, we are. I was gonna say if we're not, then we're done. Joe Poppenhagen, what's the timeline on selling your home and buying new property?
That is open to interpretation, because we have other more pressing issues that have to get dealt with first, and then we can look at. We have a few things we want to do here before we even consider selling.
Yeah, so finishing our bedroom.
Yeah.
And finishing the office. And the back room's pretty well finished. There's some finishing touches, but I mean that's basically it, isn't it?
Yeah. we don't have to do everything before we go. There's just a few things that we would like to do before we put it on the market, because we would get more money for it with those done than not.
Yeah.
But we have other things on our plate to deal with first.
We have a huge plate. It's like a big old, like, you know, the barbecue plates that you get, that you go out there and load up all the burgers and stuff on the barbecue. That's the size of our plate. And it's full. All right. Anything else? All right. I'm going to edit this and go to bed. Happy hunting. See you guys. Come on. Bye!